Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, another brand new day in which I am sicker than I was yesterday. Oh my God, I slept so poorly last night. My nose was running constantly. I mean, constantly, even with all the meds I was taking. I could breathe, but while lying there, my nose was just... When I finally got out of bed, my entire face underneath my sleep mask was soaked with mucus because my nose had been running freely all night. So the mask is disgusting. My face was horrific. And of course, I hurt so much, so that was joyous. I think I slept maybe 2-3 hours last night, and right now I hurt bad. I've taken all sorts of meds for pain. Yeah, I only have like THC, of which I took an edible because I'm not going to breathe like bud, of which I don't have any right now, into my lungs the way they are. So, yay. But I've taken ibuprofen, I've taken antihistamines, I've taken stuff like Sudafed and other things, so at least I can breathe. Ugh. That is, of course, every time I turned over in bed last night, I would immediately hack and cough for like 30 seconds, a minute. So and right now, I'm wearing this on top, but I am sweating because I am too hot. At the same time, I am shivering because I'm freezing. So I'm sweating because I'm too hot, but I'm shaking because I'm too cold at the same time. I'm pissed at my housemates for bringing it back into the house. The girlfriend of the couple that are my housemates, she babysits kids. She never wears a mask while she's doing that, so she got sick and then brought it home. I should have been smart. Every time I walked out of here in this room, I should have put on a mask. I didn't. I wish I had. Because I got a headache. I can't think. I mean, yesterday, I took my full 60 milligrams of Ritalin yesterday. And last night, around 8 o'clock at night, I felt like I had still just woke up and was waiting for my brain to turn on. And it never did. So, I got a sore throat, I'm wheezing and hacking, I'm sneezing, my nose is just constantly flowing with mucus. I'm trying not to just hack and cough. So hopefully in the next couple days this will all clear up. And of course, in ways, it doesn't really matter. Florida is a red state in the United States, GOP, and I don't know why the GOP, the Republicans, are actively trying to kill their own base, because they tell people that are older and more vulnerable, don't take precautions because of your freedoms. And so they go out, and then they get sick, and then they die. And then they can't vote for the GOP anymore. So what? They had a cruise line because Florida has said you cannot ask for proof of vaccinations before someone goes onto a cruise line. Well, they had a skeleton crew on their brand new ship. They couldn't ask to see passports. So people came on board and a COVID outbreak. And these are people that have been vaccinated. And they still got COVID. They didn't get it so bad they has to be hospitalized. None of them are at major risk. But the skeleton crew was vaxxed. And they still got it. So don't be like the know-nothing Republican Party in this country. To believe in science is a good idea. God, I hurt. I'm trying hard not to cough so hard that I'm just gonna hack and die. So, This is going to be a short video. I'm just jacking my PS4. I'm not even recording off my mic this morning. I'm using the PS4 camera and mics for that, so thumbs up. There is some stuff that I wanted to talk about. There's like a channel, I guess the guy's name is like Joel Haver, something like that. He does some animation types. Now, it looks like rotoscoping, which is, it's you record people, you wash out the details, and then you print over the top of that with something else. So it used to be you had to do it frame by frame on actual, celluloid. That doesn't happen anymore. It's all digital, so that's good, saves that. But the one that I really liked was a video about what it's like in an RPG world when you haven't played for a while. And I love this sort of stuff because you'd be talking to the characters. The characters were like, it was like reality TV where they'd sit and they'd talk to the camera and then they'd show them occasionally interacting with others, but there would just be like a loop. Like if a guy was sitting at a bar, he'd reach over, grab his drink, set it down, and then there would be a visual jerk as the whole loop started up over again. So when he wasn't doing anything like talking, it was that loop. But there was one villain in the video that would become a counselor, because there's no real need for bad people in this world anymore. And so this villain, who's not a villain anymore, is doing their best to help others. They don't have a name tag with a hit point bar above their head, but a couple people do. Like one, he's talking to this one little character standing on a chair, and above their head on their hit point bar it says bloodthirsty goblin. And the bloodthirsty goblin is going, I like to kill, I like to kill, I like to kill. And then the counselor said, well, that's all very good, but have you ever asked yourself why? And so the goblin's standing there and going, why? Why do I like to kill? Why do I like to kill? And then there's a whoop as the hit point bar with the bloodthirsty goblin part fades out. The whole video's like that. It's beautiful. And the last thing I want to talk about, I watched a video this morning that was absolutely incredible. It was a mix of film noir and conspiracies and war stories. It started off with the main character is Mickey. It's a anthropomorphic mouse, except it looks exactly like a human being wearing a mouse suit, with big ears. And he has a talk where he ends up shooting Goofy, and it's the war. And then years go by, he's having trouble with drinking. There's been, oh my God, it's just horrendous. It is film noir perfection. And then at the end, you see that the descent into madness, there was Mick and his friend Goofy, but they were human. Everybody in the story was human the entire time. But his descent into madness made him Mickey and Goofy's son Max all his Disney characters. It was amazing. I'm not going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, I'm just going to wrap it up here right now. It's going to be simple and basic, nothing special. So thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. I'm not going to have another video today. I am dying. I am just going to take it easy, like I did yesterday. So I'm likely, tonight at 9 o'clock, wonder what happened to the day and wish that I didn't feel so miserable. If you have to go out, please wear a mask, wash your hands, and try not to touch your face, especially if you're in a red state. That would be a very, very good thing. My screen blanked out. How about that? Wear a mask, maintain your social distancing, try not to touch your face. And if you're around people who are sick, please wear a mask. They work. I wish I'd worn mine inside my own house. I'd be so much better right now. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing. I have taken ibuprofen and edible THC stuff, and I feel like I've been hit by a bus. You take care.